Well, well, well.
Welcome back. Welcome back. We're here again.
Yeah. We're in the same clothes.
Different picture. Please notice the picture then.
Yeah, it's been a week.
It has been a week.
So let's talk about another suggestion we had from somebody asking about. I think we were trying to fix something, and we posted, and the suggestion was talking about spare parts. No stranger to spare parts. But I don't keep them all in the rig, and I don't keep all of them in the trailer. I mean, some stuff's in the garage. Some stuff goes on the trail. Some stuff is hoping you make it back to the trailer and it's there.
The trailer's still there, or the parts?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So a couple things you brought up. Right. Brake lines. Do you carry brake lines?
I do carry some brake lines. All right, and we were down at Caballo. I don't remember what it was for. We were there with Matt. Was it Chili Challenge? Maybe. He needed a brake line, and it just so happens I had one. Right, so there. He asked about like PEM nuts and
Beadlock bolts.
beadlock bolts. That's something I have, but I keep that in the garage.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if you'd really need one on the trail. Like, you can lose a beadlock bolt or a pin nut. You shouldn't lose your air. It should hold.
Yeah, and usually those nuts break when you're taking the bolt off or putting it in.
Yeah, so... but that's interesting. I mean, maybe we should probably throw a PIM nut in just in case.
And fluids. What about fluids?
We carry, well, most of the time we carry the fluids unless we use them and then forget to restock them.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I didn't have training fluid for...
You can't say that anymore. Transmission.
I don't know that they've made that claim just yet.
Yeah.
I think I can say it. But yeah, we carry fluids. We carry... I mean, I got power steering, brake, transmission,
Coolant, gasoline,
gas, for sure. Yeah, so we try to carry the main fluids. We carry a lot of parts. Maybe not so much on the Jeeps as much. What are you carrying big on the Jeep now? Anything?
As far as parts, no.
Nothing?
I did get a spare. I got a new drive shaft so I could make my rear drive shaft a spare.
Yeah.
So it's getting a little raggedy. That I might carry.
The spare?
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting. I don't think you need to. If you left the current one on, take the new one as a spare. But if you switch them,
Yeah, maybe.
gone this long.
To be determined.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as like big major parts, no.
But you have them all, right?
But back
on you.
Well, I have some, right?
You broke an ORI?
Like back of the trailer, yeah, I have a spare strut.
How about, do you have a rear axle shaft?
No.
Oh.
So for my old axles, I had spare shafts, but they got stolen with my trailer, the toolbox. So I have not. I have a spare outer for the front and a spare U-joint.
Which is nice when you get the same axles. Only one person has to carry one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's too bad because my rear shafts won't work in your rear axle.
No, let's leave our rears out of this.
It'd be nice if it did, though.
But yeah, I mean, you know,
problem.
it's whatever you can carry within reason, you know. 9 times out of 10, when something gets busted out of there, it's to work on somebody else's rig, right? But it's nice to have. You know, we had an issue last month We thought the issue was the pressure switch on the compressor for the lockers. Happened to have a spare pressure switch. Those little moments where you have a bolt that'll work, or you have the replacement fuse or whatever it is. It's pretty nice. You feel pretty good about yourself.
Yeah.
When you're able to pull that out of nowhere.
And if I suggest anything, that would be the things to carry, right? If you put in a new air compressor, twin air compressor, and you notice it has these really big fuses in them.
You might want to carry one of those.
Yeah, because no one's going to have that probably. Right? Like we'll have little normal fuses, minis, and...
If they have an XJ, they might. My XJ had those big-ass jumbo fuses.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it had some. Like it had a mix of regular-sized fuses in the fuse box and 5 or 6 of those big boys.
Oh, we need to invite the XJs again then.
Let's not get carried
Or buy
away.
a fuse. One of the two.
Yeah, we're kidding. We love you guys. All right, so...
So carrying these parts and these tools, right, what is either, I would say, seen or been a part of the craziest trail fix?
Is something that gets you off the trail a fix?
Yes, I think that's all that matters.
Right.
I mean,
so using the post, the mast on a high lift jack in place of a wheel that fell off.
Was that on cabin?
That was on cabin.
Who was that?
It was Tim,
Tim.
Whose axle broke at the flange and his
Broke at the flange. It was a mess.
rear wheel was out of the chat. But yeah, we were with Ernie and Jacob that day.
Right, just an interesting point to one of our other podcasts that you can go and find. With the Carnage welder that we're carrying and more experience on working on things and doing things, do you think we might have approached that differently?
Well, maybe. I mean,
but it didn't break where we were. They got up to where we were.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really look at how the break went, and maybe
could have been something different, like something, right? That's crazy. Man, he broke that flange off. The wheel was not gone, but it was gone from there, and there's no way to replace the wheel. And he was dragging that.
Yeah, by the end of it, it was just dragging it.
Dragging the tube, right?
Yeah.
Took the high lift jack, and I think we strapped it on there with ratchet straps as best as we could to make a slider out of it.
Yeah, that didn't work all the way up.
No.
Worked for a little bit.
It was a rough place to break, too.
We were in Montrose, and I had a bolt go through my radiator. Well, eat into it and cut a hole in it. And we fixed that with epoxy.
No, it was a crazy fix because it worked.
Worked, yeah, and I ran it like that for a long time. The bottom corner of the radiator, the plastic was chewed away and got a hole in it.
We fixed it on the trail, didn't we?
On the trailer.
Oh, on the trailer. We got it out and then put it on the trailer and glued it up.
And then we went wheeling the next day.
Yeah.
And wheeled it like that for, almost a year.
Yeah. Another crazy one, I think, for us was when you broke that link. And I think it was crazy because we were able to deal with it.
Yeah.
Right? Carrying spare parts.
Well, we had the welder.
Tools.
That was the main thing. The tools.
And the grinder because we cut it off.
We had a cut-off wheel.
Cut that tube down and like the joint pulled out and stripped the end of it. So we couldn't get the joint to screw back in, right?
It did, but it took some work. We had
to cut the end off.
Part of the bung, the rod end was trashed.
Yeah.
and we had to cut that off.
So that was pretty crazy.
We've seen wrenches welded up to stitch together tie rod.
Who was it that we went with Dakota and what's his name? I can't think of him. The good welder guy.
Oh,
sorry,
Mossman.
B. Mossman.
B. Mossy.
B. Mossy.
On
Yeah.
Instagram. Yeah, man. He
broke the frame off the.
Grant. It was Grant's rig.
Broke. Yeah.
Where the frame broke and
broke the frame off the front cross member / bumper. It was in 2 pieces.
Yeah. Yeah. Welded it up with the Carnage welder.
He probably made a good choice by calling it a day at that point, but it probably would have held.
Yeah, I
the way
it was better than it was before.
Yeah, Mossy welds, man, that thing was probably fine. How about your fix a little bit on the shaft? I wasn't there, so I don't really know that infamous day.
No, nothing got fixed. It was taking stuff off to be able to pull it off the trail.
Oh, just to drag it up?
Yeah, I broke an axle shaft and a drive shaft. The same obstacle.
No crazy.
But yeah, it was just a matter of getting the drive shaft out and getting the axle shaft out and getting a tug job.
Have we seen anything else that maybe from afar and we're like, oh wow, that was cool?
I don't know. We've seen some stuff. We saw
we
saw a relay or a breaker get melted during a repair because a screwdriver arced across it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Jeremy's son?
Ooh,
that was a good one.
That was a good one. Broken pitman arm. Got welded on the trail.
Welded it back together.
With the same Carnage welder.
Yeah, the same Carnage welder. And he was able to keep going for a little while. That was a good fix. That was crazy. I thought we had real problems because it was in a real tight squeeze to get through.
Yeah, it was in a pretty horrible place.
And a pretty good climb out after being in some water. And having a broken pitman arm would be... I mean, that was a good fix. I really thought we were kind of done at that point. I didn't know what we were going to do to get him out.
Yeah, good job, Anthony.
Yeah, it was. So, what else? Anything else crazy on those things? That was a good one.
No, I mean, it's some pretty MacGyver stuff.
It was MacGyver stuff.
More breaks than fixes.
Yeah, a lot of breaks. Bringing shafts, axle shafts has been a big one for me.
Your steering went out on LOD in Arizona. That was rough.
Yeah.
Just manual steering.
Yeah, tore up the hydro assist and broke the lines out of it. So
yeah, so we had no
way to fix that.
No way to keep fluid in it.
Yeah, I think those are the big ones. What do you guys have? What's the craziest thing you've seen? Right? Like...
Yeah, like really crazy. Like, I mean, well, we've seen transfer case break on the trail. Never seen a blown motor. We had a transmission that shit the bed pretty hard.
We've seen a couple of those. Maybe not shit the bed that hard, but we saw that one that was catching on fire, dripping fluid, coming out of, I don't know where we were, Green Canyon maybe, right? Yeah. So there's some There's been some crazy things we've seen. Some weird spots people broke. But
yeah, well, let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
What spare parts are you carrying? And why?
What's your go-to spare part, maybe? You got to have it.
Yeah, what do you break all the time?
That's the real thing.
That you know. That you're buying by the box on Amazon. Yeah, let us know in the comments what your craziest trail fix is. I'm sure a lot of people can top our stories.
Yeah, another good one was all those plugs in that tire. That was pretty impressive. I don't remember who it was, but gashed their tire.
Yeah. Yeah, some people are pretty handy with those tire plugs.
Yeah.
It might take 30 of them, but get it done.
That was pre-glue tread.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, and we will hopefully see you on the trails.
Yeah.